so it's been a few weeks since we had the Sawzall out, cutting this thing in half. Just been welding parts up. Getting stuff ready to go on. Figured I'd make this video and show you guys what we got going on, what parts we have already, and go from there. So we've got a fresh set of PRP Podium Elites. These are some King bolt-on bump stops that I got from Michael Cox, and then a set of 2.5 coilovers that everyone's going to be pissed off about. And then these are Missoula trailing arms and frame kicks. It normally goes in his in Chris's MZ spec back half setup, but I just got the frame kicks, just got the trailing arms, and rest of the upper link tabs, lower link tabs, stuff like that. But I'll basically just lay out the rest of the tubing and stuff in the back of the truck myself. I just have some special plans on what I want to do. And then I've got obviously a Camberg 3.5 inch full floater, the standard 40 spline, everything. So all the rest of this stuff's in the house, but figured I'd at least show this. All right, so the next step of this process is going to be I got to cut the right there frame rail back a little bit farther so that the frame kicks can slide on. That's going to be a process in itself. Getting those mocked up, figured out, set up, and then I will cycle trailing arms, all that stuff, weld the all the mounts onto the rear axle, all that stuff, get everything set up. So that's this video. All right, so it's been another couple hours. Cut the body mount off, obviously, and strip back the frame, all that stuff. Just this short section for now, so I can mock up the frame kicks. We'll decide or debate whether we go farther forward later. I'm not really in the mood, but we'll see. And just like that, we've got the frame rail kicks are tacked in place, mounted up. I just threw a crossbar between them just to kind of keep them squared. But they are tacked in place on both sides. Everything's ready to go. It's actually been a few weeks. I got these upper 4-link mounts tacked in place and welded up a little bit. I still got to do some final welding and stuff. And then these are the DIY off-road lower link tabs. Those obviously need to be fully welded out and stuff, but I did go ahead and install everything and check everything, make sure it all fits. And then, to be honest with you, I pulled it all back apart so that I could film it and, give you guys something to see. So that's going to be the next few steps. Throw everything together and get it mocked up again and go from there. I also went ahead and cut and tacked up these upper links. They're just a 2-inch quarter wall tube with a normal Cartec bungs on it. I'm gonna do rosette welds and have my buddy Tyler just TIG weld these completely together just to make sure. The last thing I want is upper links to ever come apart. I wanted to point out that one of the cool things about using these Missoula frame kicks is all of the geometry and everything's pretty much already set up and ready to go. It uses all of his lower mounts. They're obviously part of the frame rails themselves, and then uses all of his upper mounts. So everything's dialed, everything's ready to go. There's no guesswork really. So kind of cheated there, but figured it'd make everything easier. And just like that, it's 4-linked. Well, minus the other couple 100 hours of other stuff to do. But I'm gonna throw the engine hoist on it and just go ahead and cycle it a little bit. Would also like to point out with my Kibbe certified tape measure here, we got about 38 inches of up travel from ride height. So I think that'll probably be enough. But just kidding. From ride height, metal to metal right now, we're looking at, let's see, I think it's at 17.5, something like that. This ride height's a little bit higher than what it'll actually sit at, as long as I keep it around where it was. I think bumped, strapped, and all that, we should be, well, not strapped obviously for up travel, but bumped and everything, we should be 13 to 15 inches of up travel. We'll see, from ride height, obviously. We'll see how everything plays out once it's all back together. And I figured this is a good time to kind of show you guys what the basic overall plans are. Here's just a quick drawing I did of the cage layout that I intend on doing. Obviously, basically custom cage, standard, nothing super crazy here. I did kind of triangulate the back setup just because I don't plan on running down tubes. That's just something that I want to try. It'd be something easy to add later. And then as you can see, everything's nice and flat with the bed. Again, this is all just a drawing. Hopefully it all works out the way that I want it to. Jazz 32-gallon fuel cell. I do not have that yet, but that's in the works. And then just a single spare sitting above it. And then I plan on doing some storage boxes on the side of the spare tire and then storage boxes up above the center section. So just something to give you storage, something to do the normal cool stuff. And then you can barely see it, but there's a little tailgate drawn in there. So that is something I do plan on keeping, is the tailgate. I just think it's cool, and I want to be able to sit out in Glamis and watch trucks and buggies and stuff go by, watch races and stuff, and be able to sit on a tailgate, sit on the roof, something like that. We'll see. That's the plan. So I'm gonna throw this thing on the rear axle on the engine hoist and just cycle it up and down a little bit. I'll film it, try and make the the Instagram cool video thing. I'll probably do a better one, obviously, once the tires are back off and can actually cycle it completely. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back and watch the other videos. I don't know where to look while I'm filming, so sorry if that's awkward. But we're getting there. Come back, subscribe, do all the stuff and things, like it. That's cool. I appreciate all of you guys, and hopefully try and get this thing done in the next couple months.